Well, hello. Well, how's it going, guys? If you're joining me here today, you're probably also disappointed. Yet again, the Phantasmal Flames has not launched on Pokemon Center today. Unfortunately, I guess there's still a little bit of time, but they usually don't launch anything after this point. So, fortunately, I missed out. I don't know if you're like me. You guys have job life outside of collecting Pokemon, but last 2 days were my only 2 days off, besides a Sunday for the next 2 weeks. So unless I manage to catch it on my phone, which is a little more difficult than desktop, I probably won't be getting the ETBs or the booster boxes unless my fiance can help me out. But we'll see how that goes. I'm sure, as you guys have may know, I'm sure a lot of people may know this by now. Bots flooded the site yesterday. There was over 42,000 items were checked out. Uh, multiple uh, multiple orders, as you can see. Uh, Apparently, Pokemon Center canceled all of these orders, so we're hoping that happened, and the stock's still fresh. But it did delay the launch. A lot of people were waiting the last couple of days, anxiously waiting for the launch to come out, and unfortunately, it is not here. So we will have to wait another week on that. If you guys don't know about the Phantasmal Flame set, it is coming out in November 14th. It is supposed to be one of the smallest set they've had in years. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be about 90 cards. Not too sure exactly what's going to be in it at the moment. There will be but supposedly there will be this Charizard EX, Mega Charizard EX, will be the main chase in it. If that's it, if that is in it, I expect this set will be huge. This is probably one of the best cards. I mean, and it's come out so early in the generation for this era, the Mega era, to come out with this card. This is definitely going to be probably one of the best sets in the era. But we still have a lot of time. I hear there might be a Gengar on the set. You can see the cover art has this Gengar on it, as well as the Charizard. I'm not sure exactly what's in the main set. If you can look, there's the Ultra Premium Collection also coming out. This is supposed to have this Charizard, which is not. I don't think it's going to be as popular. It looks a little cartoony, a little anime-y, but still a nice card, but nowhere near. I think the art of this thing. So that is also coming out in November 14th. Try to pre-order these on Best Buy today. I got in immediately, and it was sold out. Looks like the box cooked again on those. So yeah, that's all the news for Phantasmal Flames right now. Hopefully they'll get the drop up soon. I'm expecting they usually don't do it on Fridays, but they might. I expect they'll probably have it up by next Tuesday. They're probably getting all the kinks worked out and make sure the bots aren't soaking up any product. Yep. Next, we have the Gem Box 3 coming out from China. I'm a little wary on Chinese cards because there's a lot of fakes going around, but they do have a lot of nice exclusives, which I don't know. It's kind of unfair. Why are they getting all these nice exclusives? They get that Gengar Pikachu. This looks like these are some of the exclusives from this set. Obviously not that. Looks like one of the weaker sets compared to the Gem 2 boxes. Gengar is nice. The Meowth is nice, but besides those, doesn't look like it's going to be super great. Especially compared to the 151 Collect and all that. That had Bubble Mew and the Gengar. And then the other Gem 2 box. Well, actually, I don't know if I said this before. The other Gem 2 box actually had the Evolutions, which was, a lot more popular. All right, let's get into some looks at the market. I don't think I went over this last week. The Journey Together stamp promo from the box. It's up way up to $28. I know this guy on Reddit who he's just hoarding these. So I have about 30 myself. Bought them about $12. Maybe a little more than 30. I bought them about $12, and then I have, I think, 10 in for grading right now. Actually gonna pick up a PSA 10 today too for 150. I think it's a good buy. But there's a guy hoarding these on Reddit. He's got about, I don't know, he's got at least 100 of them by now. He's buying until it reaches $100. I don't know if it's ever gonna get that high. If the box doesn't get reprinted, it should go up fairly high, but I don't know about 100, but we'll see. Next, looking back at the Victini 208 promo from the poster collection, the Unova, or the Unova box. I think I showed this last week. It was about $7, and now it's up to 15. I told you guys this is definitely going to be going up. I've been buying a lot of these around $10, and you can't really get them anymore for $10. So probably going to cool down on that for a little bit, but I do expect this thing to keep rising. There's not really any PSA 10s out right now. I just got a tag 10 for about 120, so we'll see how the market does on those. But I would still pick these up for around $15 if I were you guys. They're definitely going to be going up more if you just want it for your collection. Try to get it now. All right, next one, looking into the trainer galleries. I'm sure you guys may know this is like the precursor to the illustration rares. They got a lot of nice arts with the yellow borders in here still. These have been all shooting to the moon. You can see a year ago it was at $8. Now it's at $12.50. Not huge on that right now, but you can see $12, $10, $12, $11, $12. But a lot of these have been shooting up. Look at the Gengar. Last year it was about 15. Now it's 34. Light Lady sales 32, 33, 33, 33, 29. A lot of these, I would look into these trainer gallery cards while you guys can still get them while they're still a little cheap. Well, everything in the market's like going crazy right now. So, I mean, these aren't the only things, but if you guys are looking for something to get into, or you just want to collect these things, they're all shooting way up. This is last year was $5. Now it's $11.32. They sold 13, 850, 13, 11, 11. The EV last year $3. It was actually up pretty high in March. Dipped a little bit and then back up. You guys never know too what's gonna happen with this market because everything is like extremely high. I don't know if the bubble even exists, but it could be a point where everything crashes or people get bored or something or get tired of Pokemon for a little bit. But usually they come back around. But yeah, at the moment, everything is at like all-time highs. It's all crazy right now. $9, 11, 8, 9, 9. Moving on to the Charizard. Last year it was $4.28. Now it's about $22. Crazy. That's quite the turnaround there if you made an investment in these. 18, 24, 22, 22, 22. Latest sales. Pikachu, Sleeping Pikachu is very popular. $12 last year, almost double the price. 20, 20, 23, 28, 20. And then lastly, look at the Vaporeon. Last year it was $4. Now it is $14. So if you guys, I would say pick up some trainer gallery cards. It's not a lot of things in this market anymore. If you guys are an investor, collector, whatever, that or if you're an investor, there's not a lot of things anymore that you can really tap into. Like everything's getting bought out by a lot of people. Everything's getting soaked up. Prices are going really, really high. So I don't know how much higher it can go with a lot of this stuff. It's all speculation at this point. But yeah, it's crazy. It's been crazy for almost a year now. Probably since around when Surging Sparks came out. It's been pretty crazy, and then Prismatic obviously really tore the roof off it. But yeah, all right, that's all for me today. I will be at the Skokie Card Show on the 14th. I do have another video of card show coming up. It doesn't have much content, but I've been working too much, so it's kind of takes a long time to make those videos. It takes about a couple hours to go through all that stuff, all the content and all the footage and stuff from the camera. So I will have that up eventually. I promise. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and you guys have a good one. Well, goodbye now.